Welcome to this week's Monday Minutes. My name is Kelly.
And my name is Jessie, and we have a fabulous guest with us this week. Hello, Nick.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
We are really excited to talk to you today about the Passport Patron plugin. And this was a collaboration between one of our partners in the community and Bywater Solutions, where we worked with them to come up with a solution to be able to work with their Koha systems together. So think of an example like this. A patron walks in, they may not have a library card at your library, but maybe they do at your neighboring county or close Koha library user. What this does is this allows you to search in that other system, find that patron credential, and bring it into your system. So this could be ideal for a consortium, or if you have reciprocal borrowing in your library, where you may not share a Koha system itself, but you want to connect to an outside source. So Nick is here today to help us walk through the scenario.
All right. I think Kelly's going to drive us through. What I will say first is that this plugin does require a little bit of setup on the back end. There's a bit of information that we will put in your Koha configuration file to make everything work, including setting up the default categories and branch codes for the patrons created by the plugin. And what's important to know is you only need to set those defaults if you don't match with your other library. So if you're part of a system that has separate instances, but you all have the same branch codes and category codes, great. Everything will work out of the box.
Okay, so we're on one branch. I'm on the East branch here. And I have this gentleman, Harold Smith. Sorry, I've meant to turn that audio alert off.
I like it.
We can see all his information. He is originally from this library. He's from this branch, and he has a checkout. If he goes to another library that has those reciprocal borrowing, we can pop over there. When he comes to this new library, you can see it's pink. So it's obviously a new fancy library. We could look for his name in the database just to verify he doesn't exist. So if we just type in Smith Harold or close to it, nobody's going to show up. What you need to do to create that connection between his information and into your new system is you're just going to go to checkout and scan his card. So I wrote it down. That is going to go ahead, grab the information from the other system, give him this category patron passport information. I don't see any checkouts. That information is not going to come between those two branches. He's going to have separate checkouts in this branch, then in the other library system, and then I can continue to check out.
So is that patron passport imported a category that you created, or does the plugin create that for you?
The category you have to create yourself if you've set a default one. What the plugin will create is, did you show the attribute, Kelly?
Not yet. Nope. Let me pop over to the attribute. We will get where this patron was imported from.
Oh, perfect. So if this is a reciprocal borrowing, they could call it reciprocal borrower as the category, maybe. Something that relates to what their program is.
They can absolutely, it's going to be live in their patron categories. It could be a conversation with the Bywater support team on how you want to set this up. That would be a conversation because a lot of it is being done in the background. It is a plugin, but there's not a configuration file through the staff interface. It's all the background information.
Okay.
So it's pretty fantastic. Like, I love this concept, Jessie. I mean, this is great.
I really keep thinking about reciprocal borrowing. I think this would be great for if you and a neighboring library are both on Koha, but separate systems, and you share patrons. Oh, this is like a no-brainer. This would be an easy way to bring that information back and forth.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then if you do have create a new category, you're going to sign those circ rules, and there you go.
Yeah. This is one of those where I'm excited to see how libraries figure out how to use it and what they do with it, because I think there's going to be probably some interesting applications.
Yeah.
100%. And with everything within the Koha community, it's open source, it's all kind of customizable, and it will grow. As Nick says, let's see where people go. Let's see what happens with this.
Let me ask one more question. What about circ rules? So we can set up individual circ rules for this category and for the item types that we choose. Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Awesome. This is great.
Yeah. I'm super excited. Okay, well, if you are one of our partners and this is something you're interested in, please reach out through our ticketing system and we can get you set up.
All right. Thank you, Nick.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you guys.
Have
This
a
is
great
fun.
week.
You too.
Bye.